hit the fingers. And happy Monday. Let's get started with demi half point 1 and a 2, 3 and a 4, 5 both heels and 7 and 8, triple and 2 and 3 and 4, roll through your feet. Into your second, 2 grand pliés and a 3 and a 4, 5 and a 6 and a 7 and a 8, to the bar and a 2 and a 3 and a 4, forward and 6 and a 7, close your fifth. Demi half point, demi heels down, triple and 2 and a 3 and a 4, roll through and 6, into your second, 2 grands, 2 and a 3 and a 4, 5 and a 6 and a 7 and 8, to the bar and back. Close your first, roll through in first with your arms in first, and that is it. Okay, and here we go. Feel your fingertips all the way through. Heels down and forward, knees side, triple. Roll through 5. Open your second, 2 grands. Slowly to the bar. And forward from there. And careful with the elbow on the bar. Close your fifth. Close your first, roll through in first and away. And relax when you're ready. Okay. Here we go. To the other side, please. And remember to look at your fingertips throughout and one. especially in the roll through. And relax when you are ready. Okay. Let's go flex and a half and a full and a stay, half and a heel and a close. Flex and a half and a full and a stay, half and a heel and a close. Same thing back and a 2 and a 3 and a 4, 5 and a 6 and a 7 and a 8. Inside and 2 and a 3 to plie. Outside and 6 and a 7 and a 8. Reverse flex and a half and a full. Half and a heel and a close. Ditto to the side and to the front. Inside back. Outside side. Let's roll through in second position from there. With your arms in second. And that is all it is. And here we go. Feel it. Toes back, heel forward, and toes back again. One. Feel that strong standing weight pushing into the floor. Keep it square. And straight into your second. And relax when you're ready. Okay. Here we go. To the other side. And remember you have 2 arms and 2 legs. first tendu, half point and close. Tendu and half and close. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2 and 3, feel yourself. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Same to the side and 3 and 4. Really feel that half point. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 2 to the front and 3 and 4. 2 to the side and 7 and 8. 2 to the back and 3 and 4. 2 more to the side, close fifth, wall 3 and fifth with your arms up. That is all it needs to be. Tendu, half and close, tendu, half and close. 4 tendus. The same to the back and to the side. 2 inside front, 2 outside side, 2 inside back, 2 outside side, close your fifth, roll 3 and fifth, and that is all it is. Okay, and here we go. Jane, usually you're the one that is right, so you don't have to doubt yourself. Okay, here we go. It was about arms up in the wall through, Gregg. Yeah, and here we go. And make sure that the arm isn't just up there, it keeps moving the entire time. And so does your arm in the bottom. We go 2 to the front and the 2 to the side and the 2 to the back and the 2 to the front. Reverse that and the 2, side and the 4, front and the 2, back and the 2, front and the side and the back and the front, back and the side and the front and the back, front and the side and the back and the side, front and the side and the back. 2 to the back, 2 to the side, careful with that one, 2 to the front, 2 more to the back, 1 and the 2, 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6, 7 and 8, 1 and the 1 and the 1 and the 1. Bam, yes, 1 and the 1 and the 1 and the 1, 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6 and the 7. Just stretch your knees, that's all it needs to be. Front, side, back. Front is our pattern today. Switching legs. Yes.
You said front, side, back, front.
Yes, correct. Switching legs throughout. So 2 front, 2 inside side. First one doesn't change, hint, hint. 2 inside back, switch to the inside front. Reverse that. Do the same thing with singles and then have 7 encore. To finish up in 5th back to reverse it. So careful, it goes front, side, back today, not front, back, side. In case your autopilot likes to kick in. Are we good? How's Gregg? I see a slight question mark.
Okay. Front, side, back, the third phrase is with the same leg.
The very last leg is 7 encore, yes. With the same leg. The third set is the same pattern as before, with singles instead of double tendus. Or 2 tendus, should I say.
So it's front, inside, front, and then back.
Front, inside, side, back, front.
Well, I meant inside, side, yeah.
Okay, good, good. And reverse that with 2 tendus. Repeat the same thing just with 1 tendu. And then have 7 encore. Yes? I see you somewhat stuck.
Before the 7 on flat, is it with the same leg or is it changing?
It's the same pattern with changing legs, but with only single tendus rather than with 2.
Okay.
So we're basically shortening the phrase.
Okay.
It'd be good to give this a go. Here we go. Let's just see what happens. And not this that. Here we go. 2 side, 2 and inside front. Reverse that. The same thing with single tendus. Front and back and side and front and back. Let's not eat that last tendu. In Portland. 6, 7 and 2. To the back and to the front. And relax. Correct, it's 4 tendus with changing legs when you do your singles, not just 3. It's the same pattern as before with the 2s. There's no reason to discriminate against that last tendu to the front or to the back. Making sense? Okay, here we go. And side, The exact same thing with singles. Front, there we go. Good. The Dégagé Union will not be suing us. You made up for your sin there, Greg. Let's see if we can figure this one out. The first pattern is exactly the same. Front and the side and the back and the front. Inside front, outside side, inside back, outside side. Outside side, inside back, and the front and the side and the back and the side and the front and the side. Back and the side and the front and the back. Inside back, outside side, inside front, outside side, outside side, inside front. Outside back, inside side. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the soutenu. Now here's a little bit of hardcore Alzheimer's prevention. So your first pattern you know. Your second pattern starts on the inside front and goes outside side and inside back and outside side. Your third pattern starts to the side, goes inside back, goes outside front and inside side. So that is truly encore. And then you have 4 encore to get to your fifth back with the same leg. And of course it happens with arms and everything else. That's it. Yes, Jane.
4 encore. Okay.
Yes, it's all 4Zs. There's not a single 3Z inside. That would not have been right, Greg. Your last pattern is side, front, back, inside, side. That is the tricky one. It starts to the side, it ends to the side with the other leg. So it goes side, front, back, inside, side, before your encore. That's the sneaky set.
Okay.
You're starting inside. The second set starts inside front. That's it. Third set starts outside side. Back front and side again. No, front, 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 front. Side, back, front, inside, side. As I say, that is the tricky one. Side, back, front,
Front.
side, inside. Yep. Now encore 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Ready to reverse. Front, back. No, no, no. It changes every single time. Front, back, side. 3 encore this time. Front, side, back. Plié à la seconde, soutenu to the other side. So your very last dégagé becomes our plié for our soutenu. Yes, no, maybe. This is your Monday Chinese puzzle. Okay. And here we go. Obviously, it's all about quick toes, fingertips, quick fifths, and. Hold on a second. Quick, I think we should go just a tad slower. What do you say? A fifth, a fifth, a fifth, a fifth. I let it roll a little bit to see if it is actually doable, but I don't think it really is. So go half speed quick. So you actually will get some time to consider things. Yes. We might do a double speed tomorrow. Okay, here we go. Time to feel your fifth, time to feel your directions. Here we go, front and back, side, sorry, my bad. Now started inside front, outside side. Now started outside side. Inside side. 4. Side, front, back. Inside back. Outside side. Front, back and side. Plier soutenu à the side. 1 and 2. Side, front. And these are dégagés, I'm pretty sure. Side. Would you like to do this one more time? Quick, your last pattern starts side, it goes front, it goes back, it goes inside side. It's literally the mirror image of going side, front, and side and back. Or front and side and back and side. Really careful with that one. Okay, let's have this one more time. Quick toes, and we are in dégagés, I am sure. Okay, here we go. And a fifth. Side, front, back, inside back, outside side, inside front, outside side, outside side, inside front, outside side, inside back. That wasn't quite correct what I said. And here we go. Back and side, side, back, front, side, encore from the back. There is a reverse section. Side, front, back, side. Encore. 4, 3, 2, 1. Well, what do you know? At least the last set of dégagés was correct up there in Portland. I let you fight this out with your present selves once we're in the future. Okay. Let's do some very less dégagés. Front and the side and the back and the side and the front and the side and the back. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6 and the 7. Passé and flat and the 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6 and the 7. Passé and relevé 3 and the 4, close fifth, soutenu, other side. 7 encore and the 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6, plié. First and the first and the first and the first, 5 and the 6, plié, so it doesn't reverse. Flat and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6 and the 7. Stay on relevé and the 4, 5 and the 6, close fifth, soutenu, other side. That is all it needs to be just to get our dégagé fix in for today. 7 en croix, 7 to first, the last one closes in fifth, obviously. Passé flat, passé relevé, left. Okay. Quick noses together with your toes, please. Here we go, a fifth and 2 and 3. 7. 7. Close your fifth, passé and flat. Close your fifth, passé and relevé. That goes soutenu, other side. Here we go, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Let's start with a parallel stretch in second position in 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6 and the 7 and 8. Demi-rond pour de bras forward and 2 and the 3 and the, let's have a tendu back in the 6 and the 7 and 8. 8 rond de jambes and the 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6 and the 7 and 8. Plié, take it through. Plié, take it around. Parallel stretch in 4th and the 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6 and the 7 and 8. Demi-rond to the bar, tendu, away from the bar. Tendu, 8 rond de jambes and the 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6 and the 7 and 8. Plié to développer through. Plié around. Let's go 5th and soutenu, straight into your parallel stretch. We'll stretch a little bit more after the left side. Parallel stretch in 2nd. Demi-rond pour de bras forward and to the bar. Forward tendu, up and over back and tendu. 8 rond de jambes. Plié, développer through. Plié, grand rond around. Into your 4th parallel stretch. Pour de bras to the bar and away with tendu in between. 8 rond de jambes. Plié, développer through. Plié, grand rond around straight into our left. Start with your parallel stretch. That's it. Okay. And here we go. Starting with a nice stretch. Here we go, and 1. Turn it out, demi-rond to the front. For the breath with tendu. have 4 counts for each demi-plie. Feel your attitudes back and front. There we go, and a 5. Close your 5th, soutenu, other side, open your 2nd, and stretch, and 2. Long back, low shoulders, tendu. Some more stretching. One and a 2 and a 3 and a plie coupe, let go, tendu forward and a close, back and a 2 and a 3 and a plie coupe, tendu and close and the side and a 2 and a 3 and a plie coupe, 2 tendu, double front, double side, double back, double side, 5th soutenu, other side, front and the 2 and the 3 and the plie coupe, let go, tendez forward, back and the 2 and the 3 and the plie coupe, let go, tendez, side and the 2 and the 3 and the plie coupe, 2 tendez, double back, double side, double front, double side, close fifth, soutenu, done. Make sure you feel that slingshot effect from your last frappe into plie, straight into your coupe, let go of the bar immediately, and push yourself into your tendez.
In second, it's Tanlier.
Yes, so you get back to the bar. No, then double front, double side, double
Oh,
back,
yeah.
double side, plie fifth, soutenu. So you have one double encore there in the end.
And it doesn't reverse.
It does not, well, it does in a way, but it doesn't really.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Is it front, side, back, or front, back, side?
Front, back, side.
Okay.
Okay. And here we go, really strike the floor. And one. Plie coupe. Let go, tendez. 1, 2. Straight down and out. Plie up. Side 1. Plie coupe. 2 tendez. 7, 8. Double front. Side, back, side, plie. Here we go. It would have been so nice to get a nice clear head with these doubles encore there. Just saying. Okay. Let's have circular port about 2 and the 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6 and the 7 and 8, 1 fondue to the front, 1 fondue to the back, 1 fondue to the side, close your fifth front in this case, développé front and the 3 and the 4, back and the 6 and the 7 and the 8, side and the 2 and the 3, close up, 1 inside coupe, plie. Circular port de bras 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6 and the 7 and 8, fondue to the back, fondue to the front, fondue to the side, test your balance, close fifth. Développé 2 and the 3 and the 4, front and the 6 and the 7 and 8, side and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, pick up your coupe, test your balance. Done. Let's take the left after. Circular port de bras, 3 fondues, 3 développés and an inside balance in coupe. Fondue and développé sequences are exactly the same front, back, and side. Are we good?
And the développés are front, back, and side as well, right?
Exactly. Okay, here we go. Starting with a circular port de bras. fondus and a balance front. And a back. And a side. Let go of the bar. Close fifth front. Développement. Feel your standing side active. Close your fifth back. Inside coupe squeeze. Let go. Close. Circular away. Feel your fingertips and toes super long and connected. And squeeze. Don't hesitate to let go of the bar. And relax, relax, relax. Okay. Here we go. To the other side, please. Jane, careful not to even ever so slightly let your shoulders go into these port bras. Okay, here we go. Left side, please. And make sure your head is to the side. Ditto. Careful with your shoulders when you go forward. Outside back. Inside front. Head is to the side. And one. Close and relevate. And just squeeze. At the other side, naturally. And relax. Okay. Grand battement and the grand battement and grand battement. Half turn on the or tourne lié. Grand battement, grand battement. This goes back to our frappes. half turn en dedans, tablier close. Grand battement, 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6, 7 and the 8, single, tablier, plié, fifth, soutenu. 3 grand battements and the 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6, tablier forward and close, 3 to the back and the 3 and the 4, so start fairly far on that side of your bar, 5 and the 6, tablier and close, side and the 2, 3 and the 4, there is one more, 7 and the 8, plié, en the haut, full turn, tablier, plié, fifth, soutenu. 3 grand battements and a half turn into tablier. The same on the other side, to the back. 4 to the side, single turn, 2 tabliers, plié, à la seconde, close fifth, and soutenu. And here we go. Start as far back on your bar as you can because we are tabliering twice in the same direction. So Gregg, you could start a little bit further back as well. There we go. Okay, and on the wrong side of the bar, I see. And one, and one, and 2. 4 this time. Plié and one. Tablier, soutenu. Change to the other side of the bar so you can actually do what you need to do. Hold on. Let's start that clean. Yeah, you need to start further forward. Opposite of your tablier forward, which means you need to be in the front of your bar, not in the back of your bar, because we are traveling the other way first. My dyslexia got me there. Making sense? So you're not running out of bar space. Okay, here we go. And arms. Let's have a nice stretch before we come to the center. face ourselves to get this week started. Guess what? We are going back, side and the front and the back and the side and the side and the back and the front and the side. It's exactly that pattern that fell a little bit on our feet on the bar. 3 and the 4. Plié, coupé, close your fifth. Side and the front and the back. Or then close your fifth. Let's reverse it. It's much more fun. Side and the back and the front and the side and the side and the front and the back and the side and the side and the back and the front and the side. Plié en dedans, stay in fifth back. Now we can start it on the other side. Side, front, back, side. Come from the back, side, back, front, side. Once again from the front. Side, front, back, side. Plié, singleton en deux and coupé, close fifth back. Reverse it. Side, back and front and side, side, front and back and side, side, back and front and side, plié. The same coupé picks up for an underdog and coupé, close fifth back, so you don't change it. This way we get our correct foot in front for the other side. Is it all making sense?
When you start the next set,
Yes.
you're starting with the same foot that you just closed to the side, right? I don't.
Yes, you're correct. It basically gives you 2 tendus with the same foot to the side in between sets. That is exactly right, because they bookend each other. And side and front and back. Very well observed. I didn't even think about that.
I have to think of something. I don't know.
Okay, there has to be one analytical mind. Or we could give this a mark. And just to annoy Jane a little bit, let's have opposite arms for front and back. Because we kind of struggled with that last time. Okay, let's give this a mark. What do you say? It's your back foot going into your underarm turn just in case, and then it stays in the back to close in fifth. Okay. And here we go. At the same speed as your toes. Ditto. And back. Correct, that is the wrong foot. Left, right, left, right. Right, left, right, left. On the long back foot. Stay where you are. Front. Hold on a second, Jane. Let's be gentlemen.
I thought it started in the side every time.
Yes, it does, but it reverses with the same foot, not with the other foot. Which means your under or coupé turn needed to close in fifth position back to start with the same leg one more time, coming from behind.
Oh.
Yes, and then your underdown turn doesn't change to switch feet to go to the other side. after your reverse set. Making sense? So really all you have to do is close your on the or turn and fifth back, start with the same leg your tendus again for your reverse set. Okay, let's take it from the other side, shall we? We could be just a little sharper getting these tendus out with your fingertips in the correct place. Okay, here we go. That is the wrong foot, Gregg. Left, right, right and left. It's choreography. Oh, now we are going. On the down from your back foot. Aha, that was correct. But your foot stays in the back chain for your on the down turn. Okay. You're picking up your front foot for your on the or turn, Gregg, and you're going to the right or to the left, depending on which foot is in front. You like to pick up the other one because we picked up our back foot a lot last week. For your on the or turn, that's where you're going wrong. Making sense?
Oh, I thought it was from the back foot.
No, it comes from the front on the or and from the back on the down. It's insanely, awfully, boringly logical and regular. Okay. Would you like to do this one more time, just for posterity?
Okay.
So when you're working with your right foot, you pick up your right foot for your on the or turn. When you reverse it with your right foot, you also pick up your right foot for your on the down turn. And let's remember that on the down turn does not change fifths. It goes back to where it came from. Okay. So there's nothing devious in this combination at all. Or at least almost. Here we go. And strong toes into the floor. Feel your opposition in both legs and arms. Close behind, Gregg, switch feet. Aha. One more time to the side. Close front. That's it. Left. Close back. Aha. Same foot side. Aha. And over. And over. Behind. Okay. Jane, your eternal undoing will be checking that you're doing the same thing as Gregg does. Okay. You don't need to.
I don't know. When I finished the first side, to reverse it, I was in the right place. But
yes, you were. And guess what? Gregg wasn't. He just made up for it.
Well, I was thinking my other
I know.
or something, I don't know.
And you know, it's funny when I'm teaching live classes, I'm dealing with the same thing with the kids. I always have to yell at them, don't look at each other in the mirror. Look at yourself and pretend you're right. Because constantly everybody just stops all together and they look at each other and it's kind of, what is going on? It's kind of, well, you should be knowing that combination and doing it as if you did know it. Okay. So it's affirming and not affirming at the same time, I guess.
Yes.
The eternal conundrum. Okay. Let's go develop your front and 2 and 3 and 4. Plié, relevé, tombé, pas de bourré. tombe, close your fifth, no paddleboard. Développé, effacé 3 and 4, plié, half turn, attitude, tendez, close. The same leg that close goes into your écarté. And let's make it an écarté back. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Plié to en face and passer. Chasser, effacer forward. Tendez, let's see. Chasser through. Circle le port de bras. Keep your foot in front. Close fifth. Développé 2 and 3 and 4. Plié, relevé. Tombe, paddleboard. No, tombe, close fifth. Alex, stop saying paddleboard. That is my autopilot. Développé arabesque 3 and 4. Plié arabesque, half turn in attitude. Tendez back. The foot that just closes goes into écarté. And you want to make it an écarté back facing your upstage corner. Plié, passez to en face, chassez forward. Chassez forward, that's it. Step through, you may have to fudge that just a little bit. Circle le port de bras. Keep your foot in front. Stretch, close, that's all it is. Any questions, comments, complaints or concerns before we mark? Okay. Let's give this a try. What do you say? Are you good, Craig? I see some doubt flying around.
I'll catch it in the mark.
Okay, fantastic. Just close. Plié, half turn. Tendez. Écarté back. Développé. Plié, relevé. Tombe, stay. Close fifth. Développé. Plié, attitude en dedans, half turn. Tendez back. Écarté back. Plié, relevé, passé. To chasser, effacer forward. Step through. Circle of wood. That's all it is. How are we doing?
The écarté back is
Yep.
which leg?
The other leg. The one that just closed out of your tendez. So we're switching legs constantly. Right leg is FSA front. Tombe. You're closing your left, so you're starting with your left. Plié, half turn. Tendez back onto it. Now your right leg is in front again. Right leg goes into écarté, plié, passé, en face, and chassé, FSA front. There we go. Step through either forward or back, depending on your space. Circular port de bras. Yes, Jane, I see some sidebar coming on.
No, just
Are you good? Okay.
yeah. Thinking of all my questions.
Aha, aha. All right. So just be spatially aware where you are. and it shouldn't be a problem. Always changing legs. You start each développé with the leg that just closed in fifth. So it's always the other one.
Okay.
And then just step through forward or back, depending on where you are, for your circular port de bras in that croisé fourth. Here we go. 2 arms, 2 legs. Use your pliés to go into the next place. Feel your position. Take that plié to change. That's it. Arabesque. That should be an arabesque 90. Now, développé. Attitude. Tendu. That leg opens. Plié to en face. Passé. Chassé. And make it work in your space. How about landing in a nice plié arabesque? 90 degrees, not just parterre. Aha, now close. Here we go. Controlled half turn tendu. Tendu in attitude, not passé. 1. And finish. Jane, that first half turn is in attitude, not in passé. And in case you felt it like an attitude, but it was looking like a passé, that attitude was just too short. The third one is in passé, the tombé is forward. Out of your equity. You could have a lot more rib cage away. Exactly. Chassis forward, sorry, I shouldn't have said tombé, that's right. A lot more rib cage in your écarté back. Believe it or not, the more you lean away from your leg, the easier it is to find your passé if you get your arms straight over the bridge of your nose. So don't be too careful with that. And yes, out of your first développé FSC, land an arabesque 90 before you close your fifth. All right, let's have this one more time. It's relatively short. Be aware of your corners. And here. And maybe start a little bit further back, Gregg, so you're not running too soon out of room when it comes to forward. Okay, here we go. And arm should be up, Jane. Feel it, arabesque allongé, close. Make sure your knee stays where it is. Feel en face. You should step forward first. Now make it work. Really feel that strong standing leg heel and closing shoulder. Make sure you tombé forward or chassé forward out of your passé, chassé forward. just for the record that passé was supposed to chassé forward before we make up for the space. Yes. And a plie and passé and forward step through and a plie and on the or to fifth. And a plie and passé step forward, step through, plie on the or to your fifth. And a plie and passé to fourth on the don and a plie and passé to fourth on the don and a plie, pas de bourrée, susu, balancez side, side. Chassé forward, close fifth. There we are on the other side. Plie, passé, chassé forward, as we were just supposed to do. Step through, plie, pirouette on the or closes in fifth today. Ditto on the other side. Plie, passé, chassé forward, step through, plie, pirouettes to your fifth. Act 2. Plie, passé to underdog fourth, to undertone, to plie, to passé, to underdog fourth, attitude, plié, pas de bourrée up to your sous, balancez side, chassez forward, close fifth. Technically we could go again. So our ongoing theme is passé to chassé, effacé front. Until it changes, of course. That's it. 2 balances, and you can back up with them, so you don't run out of room. Are we good to give this a mark?
Yeah.
Okay. You can stay up or not, balance. Yeah, so if you have some time left over after your attitude turn, either start your balances early and then hold after your chassé, or stay a little longer in your susu after the pas de bourrée, and then take your balances. Okay.
Alex, the arms and the turns, what were they?
Arms in first for your on the oars, arms in third for your on the dance, our FSA attitude arm for the attitude pirouette. Are we good to give this a go? Use your opposite arm when you take that passe to really claw yourself onto the air before chassing forward out of it. Here we go. That's it. Careful with your elbows. Chassé through. It's a chassé grip. And forth, up and down. The same passe once again. Good. Almost. Pas de bruit. To souci. Balancer. Balancer. Chassé, effacé. One. Hold on a second, Jane. Are you okay, Gregg?
Well, I missed something.
I don't think so. There's just a little bit more time for everything. I think that is the difference. By the way,
Is
please.
there more than one on the down pirouette?
Oh, yes, please. How could I ever say no?
No,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, what do you mean?
so it's on the down and then again,
Yes.
and that's the attitude. It's
Yes,
not
correct.
two on the downs and then.
No. It's
Okay.
one on the down pirouette, passe again. One attitude, plié. Take your time with that. Plié, land, clean, and allongé. Pas de bourrée up to Susu. Then these last two balances into the other chassé. How is Jane?
Okay.
Your pliés in fifth always should be on one, Craig. So sometimes when you find yourself finishing early after your pirouette en dehors, stretch your knees so you can take plié on 1, 2, 3, passe and 2, 2, 3. That might be another reason why you feel like you're early.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So for all of them, plié fifth takes a 1, 2, 3. Okay. How about starting it on the other side? And 1, 2. Step through, chassé through. It's not a tendu, it's a chassé, please. 1, 2. Careful with your elbows. No reason to be violent. Relax. That was a little too slow, but the idea was almost there. Quick, it's a chassé through, not a tendu through. Yeah, subtle difference between passe to chassé tendu, or in my head, passe to chassé to an other chassé, plié pirouette.
Oh.
Yeah. Would you like to have that one more time?
Yeah.
Careful, start with your fingertips, your right pirouettes, not with your elbows. Light. Jane, careful, connect your arms to your feet, or to your legs, should I say, and your fingertips to your toes in opposition of each other, rather than having two things going on at the same time. Okay? All right, here we go. Let's have this one more time. And to look at each other. There we go. Better, and one. There. Almost. And to your passe and fourth and attitude. And land, plie, sous, balance. There we go. Musicality wise, much better. Close your fifth, left side, plie, and one. And through, there we go. Careful, even arms and legs. Careful with your arm straight. And relax. Yeah, careful not letting your arms go just because. All right. I guess we should revisit this one tomorrow. Let's have it bottle and ferment a little bit. Okay. You know this one very well. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 5 and the 6 and the 7 and 8. 1 and the 2, 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6 and the 7 and 8. 1 and the 2, 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6 and the 7 and 8. Is that right? No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. And left, if you can. Here's your sneak cardio to get you started. Quick toes, try to take energy from the floor, not give it to it. Here we go, and nice and light. Easy, 2 and 3. Feel your breath in concert with the rhythm of the music. 1. Excellent. All right. On that happy note, have a wonderful rest of your day. And I will be seeing you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye.